Gobert the cat gets frightened by Savannah the cat and jumps 1.1 meters in the air. What is Gobert's initial velocity? So in order to get off the ground, he's got to have some velocity. So here's Gobert. Let's give him a little head, some ears. He's going to be a stick cat. He's got a really long tail. Okay, so he jumps up into the air. We do know the height. So our delta x is going to be 1.1. Okay, now we also know what happens up here. It's got to reach max height, so that means this velocity is going to be 0. When I make my list, I'm going to include that information in there, right? We have our delta x. It is 1.1 meters. Our final velocity at max height is going to be 0. We are looking for the initial velocity, v naught, which is unknown at the moment. But we also do know one other thing. Any vertical problem, we will know. It's our acceleration. It's due to the Earth's gravitational acceleration, which is negative 9.8 meters per second squared. So with this list real quick, I can see I have initial velocity, final velocity, displacement, and acceleration. I'm going to be using the third kinematic equation. V squared is equal to V naught squared plus 2a delta x. Go ahead and plug my values in here. 0 squared is equal to V naught squared plus 2 times negative 9.8 times delta x of 1.1. And that is positive because of the direction it's going. All right, so this is 0 is equal to V naught squared plus this whole mess. What we need to do is plug that into our trusty calculator. 2 times negative 9.8 times 1.1. Hit enter. We get negative 21.56. All right, so these are not like terms. We need to split them up. I'm going to add 21.56 to both sides. That cancels here. I then end up with 21.56 is equal to V naught squared. We want V naught all by itself, so I need to square root this to get to my final answer. Well, the nice thing is I have not erased this from my calculator yet. So I'm just going to multiply by negative 1 because you cannot square root a positive value. So I had the same thing. I moved it over to the other side. I got my 21.56. I'm going to square root my answer and solve 4.64 meters per second. Right, and it is positive because once again, Gobert the cat is going up in the air, meow,